Hello, I'm Julie Joy of the Young Lightworkers, and I have another message from Archangel Michael as channeled by Christine Burk. This is a series of 111 messages in 111 days entitled Ignite the Transition. This is number 2. What we mean when we say Ascension, Free Will, Lightworker, Company of Heaven, Channeling, and the event. So he says, I am Archangel Michael. I'm the host of these messages, although many others will be chiming in to give their heartfelt encouragement along the way. We are excited to reply to your awe-inspiring efforts and insight and reassurance specific to the next phase of your personal and planetary ascension. Soon, the global threshold you have worked so devotedly to cross will be spanned forever. The last scraps of the declining system of control and domination will soon give way to what your inner work is producing. An outer world of harmony, cooperation, wonder, and fun. Your role as a radical eccentric will transform into one who leads through service. I have often said all communication is for union. So let's clarify what we are currently saying when we speak of now common terms, which have come to hold a wide range of meanings. Words often take on connotations which are not always the original definition. This phenomenon is due both to the creative purposes of words and the fact that there are those working behind the scenes to intentionally skew and even debase the potential of certain creative words. The first one, Ascension. For millennia, the inhabitants of surface world have been caught in a descending spiral of energy and experience. It is now the time for that to be reversed, for Earth and all upon her to return to balance and true reality, which is love. The transformation occurs within every living soul on the planet. Inwardly, each and every soul transforms from the balance of negativity into the balance of peace, one choice at a time. We call this process Ascension. Free will. We take this opportunity to reclaim the meaning of free will. The current definition was engineered to have you believe that free will is your entitled right to do whatever you please, no matter the consequences. This base manipulation resulted in the epidemic of entitlement now engulfing humanity. Free will is a gift, a way to experience reality and expand your creativity. In the higher dimensions, we live beyond free will, meaning we do not create harm for ourselves or others. The original intention was for you to enjoy free will and transcend, not become ever mired in imbalance or evil. Lightworker, I barely dare clarify this one. It has become a word often supercharged with negativity. But why? Many would say that the word inflicts the prison of duality into the world by creating sides to good and evil, balance and imbalance. Again, this word was intentionally distorted. In the higher realms of the 5th dimension and above, there are groups of souls who gather together to learn and prepare for shared goals of experience and impact. A now well-known example are the crystal children. They prepared together in the heavens, then they achieved their intentions through their incarnations. For the crystal children, their mission was to raise the vibration of Earth through their loving ways and gifted expressions. Lightworkers are one such large group. Lightworkers are advanced benevolent souls who gathered in the higher dimensions to prepare for one dissuadable purpose, the liberation of humanity and surface Earth from a runaway dream of negativity which resulted in the prison Earth has become. These strong system busters have long trained and are now incarnated in every walk of life and in every culture on Earth. They are you, and you are unstoppable in your service to free yourself, and thus, Earth, we bow. Company of Heaven and Council of Light. We have a Father, Mother, God who created us and who loves us personally and dearly. Earth is one planet in the multiverse of infinite expanding creation. You have a higher self and a twin soul together as one, the ever-ascending you along with the higher selves of all your family, friends, co-workers, and every other soul on Earth. Together make up the company of heaven. And there are more billions of benevolent higher beings from the angelic realms and planets and systems you've never even heard of, comprise the burgeoning company of heaven. When related to Earth, the company of heaven is the colossal band of do-gooders who are assisting you in every way in your ascension and beyond. There are many councils of light in the higher realms. Here we are referring to the group of higher selves who overlight our mighty incarnated selves, you, to help all to freedom and prosperity forevermore. It is valuable for you to contemplate that you are not, in a way, a lesser version of your higher self. You are traversing a difficult reality behind the veil of forgetfulness. Channeling, another hot potato. Channeling has also been intentionally convoluted, causing confusion and upset. When we refer to channeling, it is the innate ability of every incarnated soul to feel and to talk directly with and hear God, their higher self, and the company of heaven. Submerged in the dense and devastating drama of Earth, humans were manipulated physically and spiritually to trade their humanity for the agenda of an oppressive, hidden regime by increasingly turning on themselves and each other. No more. That day is done. You have the ability to feel us and to talk to us and hear us when we communicate with you. It will restore within you according to your lifespan and your embrace of your ascension. Do not feel you are remiss or failing in any way if you cannot yet hear us in plain conversation. You will. Meanwhile, there are Lightworkers who made it part of their lifespan to, after long lifetimes of extensive training, bring through messages from home, here in the higher realms, to surface Earth as part of their service to the freedom of all. These messengers have been some of the most targeted and attacked warriors of light among you. They have persevered to bring through the words, emanations, and energetic transmissions, helping billions to awaken. The event, the famous event. Father, Mother, God have been pouring increasing light into Earth through the great central sun to give the children of Earth the necessary sustenance to turn their inner longings and decisions for peace and joy into a worldwide reality. The return of Earth to a new golden era was prophesied long ago, a vow from God to us that if we embarked upon this dangerous learning of imbalance, no matter what, Earth would one day be restored. And today is that day. You are the ones accomplishing this with the promised help from God. The increasing pressure of the incoming light transducing through you out into the planet is dispersing everywhere, revealing the distorted nature of what has become of Earth. This gives you the opportunity to see and understand what has really been going on. Your true nature is goodness, so with this understanding comes the impetus of change for the better. The event is made up of many arising events such as the naturalization of the dark cabal, the exposure of the previously hidden dark agenda, the release of universal prosperity through the RVGCR, the release of new healing and energy technologies, the implementation of Nasara, Gasara, and much, much more. These events form the event, converging together to meet the incoming wave of light sent from God. There will be a moment when compression breakthrough is reached and the light so washes through you all and into life it will be impossible for the dark agenda to continue to survive as they are now. Particular groups often feel passionate about whatever portion of the event they are holding the light for, such as the GCR or the spiritual restoration of Earth is the monumental driving importance of the event. How wonderful and how true. Your faith is moving the mountains and clearing the skies in service alongside you. Archangel Michael. Once again, this was channeled by Christine Burk. Their website is WhoNeedsLight.org. My name is Julie Joy of the Young Lightworkers, and it is my thrill to be able to participate in bringing this event to you. The next two titles, number 3, the RVGCR, a foregone conclusion, and number 4, fear does not equal permission.